Hey guys, welcome from me to all the esteems you are watching Travel Addict. Today we will talk about Malaysia Travel Facts. For example, we talk about Malaysia Geography map, Malaysia most popular visited travel attractions, also talk about Malaysia Economy, people, foods and animals or much more. Malaysia located just south of Thailand on the Malay Peninsula. Malaysia is a tropical paradise in the heart of Southeast Asia. It's perhaps best known for its beaches, rainforests, and its wealth of natural beauty and impressive scenery. The capital Kuala Lumpur houses the tallest twin towers in the world, while its islands are home to some of the most beautiful dive areas you can see. Whether you are up for trekking and diving or just want to relax on the beach and dine in the city, Malaysia is certainly worth a visit. To find out more about Malaysia, watch this full video, and friends who have not yet subscribed to our channel are asked to subscribe to our YouTube channel Travel Addict and click on the bell icon for more videos based on tourism and information notification. Here are some quick and interesting Malaysia facts which were chosen and researched by Travel Addict for only our beloved viewers. Official name Malaysia Kuala Lumpur, capital with about 8 million inhabitants. However, the administrative capital is Putrajaya with less than 100,000 inhabitants. Total population 32.6 million. Religion mainly Islam 60%. There are also Buddhists 20%, Christians 9% and Hindu 6%. Literacy rate 93% of the population can read or write. Official currency ringgit. 31 August National Day. National animal Malayan tiger. National colors are gold and black. Now if talk about Malaysian history, so the sign of human settlements on the Malay Peninsula date back more than 40,000 years. The first settlers arrived from China and India around the 1st century AD. In the 15th century, the British ruled in the area with main settlements in Malacca, Penang and Singapore. During the Second World War, the Japanese invaded the country and occupied the area for 3 years. Malaysia gained independence in 1963. Let's talk about Malaysia Geography. The country is located on the Asian continent. More specifically, Malaysia is a country in Southeast Asia. Malaysia has 4 neighboring countries. These are: Thailand is located to the north, Indonesia on the islands of Borneo, Brunei on the islands of Borneo, and Singapore is located to the south. Malaysia is slightly larger in area than the state of New Mexico, USA, or slightly larger than Norway. Now if talk about Malaysia Superlative, so Malaysia has 13 states and hundreds of islands along the coastline. Pulau Langkawi is the biggest island of the country. Malaysia's Mulu caves on islands of Borneo are one of the largest cave systems in the world and is home to millions of bats and swiftlets. Malaysia lies close to the equator and thus has an equatorial climate with rainy seasons. The humidity is very high. Singapore is linked to Johor Bahru by a 16 miles long bridge. The Rafflesia is the world's largest and heaviest flower. The Rafflesia arnoldii can grow up to 1 meter in diameter and can weigh up to 22 lb. It is often called the monster flower as it is so big and has a full odor that attracts insects. The huge red flowers with 5 petals does not have a stem, leaves or even roots, but is a parasite growing on a horse vine. Now it's time to talk about best tourist attractions in Malaysia. So starts from Kuala Lumpur, the capital city with its historic colonial buildings and the buzzing markets, botanical gardens and the luxurious shopping malls. The famous Petronas twin towers provide the tourist a bird's eye view of the city. You can also visit the old railway stations and the Sultan Abdul Samad building which has a 40-meter high clock tower. Next one is Borneo's Mount Kinabalu. That is the highest mountain in Malaysia. The 2 or 3 days trek up to the mountains can be undertaken by adventurous families who can prepare. Next one is Penang, also called Georgetown, the food capital of Malaysia. The local Nanya cuisine, which includes Chinese and Malay cooking traditions, is well worth a visit. The historic city with its British colonial buildings, Chinese shop house and modern graffiti painting sightings is a must-see. Next one is Langkawi. The archipelago of 99 islands is located off the Malaysian northwestern coastline, close also to the southernmost region of Thailand. Only 4 islands of the archipelago are inhabited. The main island, Pulau Langkawi, is known for its cable car, sky bridge and beautiful beaches. Next one is Cameron Highlands. These lush greens, rolling hills with tea plantations are located on a plateau in central Malaysia, roughly 120 miles north of Kuala Lumpur. This is one of the favorite tourist destinations in Malaysia due to its mild and cool climate, abundant wildlife and rainforests. Next one is Malacca. This city is famous for their historical significance, such as the ancient collections at Baba and Nyonya heritage, besides the stud toys and a famosa. Not forgetting their renowned Jonker Street, which has wide array of stalls selling many interesting items. Then there are the other beautiful hills and mountains resorts such as Fraser Hill and Maxwell Hill. The attractive beaches along with exotic islands like Batu, Firangi and Sipadan Islands. Now let's talk about Malaysia people. So Malaysia is a multiracial country with a rich cultural heritage. Almost 60% of the population are Malay or indigenous people. About 21% are Chinese and 6% are Indians. Malaysian cities are modern and also have shiny tall skyscrapers. However, people in rural Malaysia are still often quite poor and only have access to basic facilities such as markets instead of shopping malls. Almost 44% of all Malaysians are under 24 years of age. Malaysian children go to primary school from 7 years of age and then attend school for up to 13 years until their final exams. The majority of Malaysians are Muslims. Now if talk about Malaysian food, so most Malaysian dishes contain rice or noodles, coconut, shellfish, beef, chicken and peanuts. Here are some typical Malaysian foods and dishes. So number 1 is nasi lemak, that contains rice that has been cooked in coconut milk with boiled egg, vegetables, curried meat such as chicken or beef and chili sauce. Next one is beef redong, beef stewed in curried coconut milk and lots of spices, usually served with rice. Next one is Assam laksa, spicy fish stewed with rice, noodles and tamarind. Next one is roti john, flat pancake sandwich filled with minced meat, eggs and cheese, typical street vendors of hawker center food. Next one is ice kakang, shaved ice topped with sugary syrup in various bright colors, usually sits on a mound of red bean jelly and served with various fruits. It comes in many flavors. Now let's talk about Malaysia animals. So Malaysia is among the 17 mega diverse countries. This means there is extremely biodiversity in Malaysia. The Borneo orangutan is among the most fascinating species in the world. Also the largest mammals that live in the trees canopies of the tropical rainforests in Malaysia, Borneo or Indonesia, Sumatra. The Malaysian tiger also inhabits the southern parts of Malaysian Peninsula and a critical endangered species due to threatened by poaching and deforestation. Now if we talk about Malaysia economy, so the economy in Malaysia is mainly driven by the rubber and palm oil industries as well as petroleum and natural gas production. Agricultural products includes palm oil, cocoa and rice. The tourism sector is also dominant in many regions. Singapore, China, Japan and USA are the country's main export and import partners. So that's it for today guys. I hope you enjoy the video, and if you enjoy it, please like the video, subscribe the channel and click on the bell icon for supporting us. I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye and take care.